Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time as well as some modern releases I have recently finished. Today I want to talk about the big news about the Gears of War Reload, I believe is what it's called, the new re-release of the original game coming to PlayStation 5, which is huge news for PlayStation owners. This has been rumored for a very long time. It's been kind of one of the worst kept secrets in the industry that Gears of War was officially getting remastered, remade, however you want to see it, and put on the PlayStation 5 as well. But however, we did think it was going to be a trilogy of games, the first 3 games in the series, and that they were all going to be in one collection coming to the PlayStation 5 as well as Xbox consoles. This is a little bit surprising to see. This is kind of like when we got Metroid Prime remastered instead of a Metroid Prime trilogy for the Switch. It was like, what are we doing here again? Like, Metroid Prime Remastered is amazing, like one of my favorite games of all time for sure. But why aren't we getting all 3 of them? Because that had been the rumor, and the leaks and everything had said that all 3 were coming. This is very similar in that regard. And it's even more weird because it's coming to new Xbox consoles and everything, but it's essentially an upscaling of Gears of War Ultimate Edition, like the remake back in, I think it was 2015 or 2014 when they did that for the Xbox One. It's a remake of the original game, so this is just an upscaling of that version. And I believe if you own that copy, you're getting this one for free. I think that's how it works. I think the upgrade is going to be for free for Xbox users and PC users, so that's good for them. But this is a little bit disappointing for those users as well, because there is still no remake of 2 or 3. There's no way to play those ones except your original copies still. So this is a little bit head scratching from Microsoft's perspective. Obviously, if they want to release these in piecemeal and they want to do one at a time, it kind of makes sense. Now they can kind of get a lot of dollars out of all the PlayStation fans, and all the Xbox games have been doing extremely well on PlayStation. Every time they've released one of their exclusives, it's come to quite a big acclaim from the PlayStation community. It's sold extremely well, so I think this is not super surprising that they're wanting to do this way. But if they're doing it like Nintendo has not given us heads or tails of Metroid Prime 2 or 3 remastered, so hopefully Microsoft has 2 and 3 remakes or remasters in the works, because if not, this is just a colossal failing on the part of Xbox fans, because they're still waiting for 2 and 3. Again, it's like you have Ultimate Edition, which is fantastic from everything I've understood, because I've only played the original game. I bought the original one. I did not buy the remake because I wanted to experience the original trilogy like they were back in the day, and I didn't want to get spoiled here. And this is kind of my point there. If you've played Ultimate Edition on the Xbox One and then you go back to 2 and 3, it's gonna feel very different. You're gonna feel like you're playing an older game now, so you might as well just be playing the original games. So if they don't have 2 and 3 remakes in the works, I don't know what they're doing here. Maybe they do a 2 and 3 and Judgment, and they remake all of them, and then port 4 and 5 over to PlayStation, because with Gears of War E-Day coming out, I know you don't need to play those ones, obviously, since this is going to be a prequel to the series. But with with E-Day almost certainly coming to PlayStation 5 at this point, it does make you wonder if Microsoft's just gonna pull the cord and get everything on PlayStation. And if they do, Xbox fans would be delighted, because then they'd finally get remakes of 2 and 3. So I'm very hopeful in that respect. I would like to see a remake of the entire trilogy, of the original trilogy here, and even Judgment, because I heard that one was fantastic. It's just, we're just getting the first one for right now. So good news for PlayStation fans, less good news for Xbox fans. I think it is really cool to see that we are getting Gears of War. This is one of Microsoft's marquee franchises. We've seen other releases for sure. We've seen a bunch of other properties come over to PlayStation, which has been really cool. Hi-Fi Rush and, oh man, not Skull and Bones. It's Sea of Thieves. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, Sea of Thieves. We got those ones coming over, which were great exclusives and everything. But to see something as big as Gears of War hit PlayStation just means that stuff like Halo is likely around the corner here. And I think that's the most encouraging thing, at least for PlayStation users. Maybe for Xbox users, this is less exciting, because now it's one more franchise that's moving over to a competitor, making your console, your ecosystem maybe a little bit less exciting, because now it's everywhere. But at the same time, there's also going to be a revamped multiplayer suite, which is really fantastic. I think this is the biggest selling point maybe for Xbox fans. They get to have this new multiplayer that is also cross-play with the PlayStation users and PC users. So now all of a sudden, Gears of War online multiplayer with everybody is a new reality, and that's fantastic. And I would wager to say that it might even come to Switch 2 down the line. I don't think it'll come out day one by any means, but I do think it will come out down the line after they see the success of the Switch 2 and they say, hey, it's powerful enough to handle this game. Let's do it. If it all works out that way, I think that'd be really cool. Then you've got Gears of War on everything. I wouldn't be surprised. Microsoft has had a great relationship with Nintendo as of late. So yeah, this is just kind of cool to see. Like I said before, I'm a little disappointed this isn't the original trilogy. I'm playing through the original trilogy right now very slowly. I have other games on my docket. I've been playing through Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I've got some really big hitters right now, but that one is on my back burner. I've been playing it kind of one chapter at a time as much as I possibly can. And I'm having a blast with the Gears of War series so far. So I'm excited to see what they'll do with the franchise moving forward. I'm excited to see if E-Day is any good. I'm sure it will be. And if it is, I'll probably buy it on my PlayStation 5 since I don't have a Series X yet. I just have a One. So I'll just be waiting on that, and I'll play it on PlayStation now, which is it's a crazy thing to say out loud, that Gears of War on PlayStation. I'll play it there. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If you're a Microsoft fan, or if you only had Microsoft consoles, let me know if you like this move, if you dislike this move. If you're a PlayStation user, let me know if you're excited. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.